What's up, everyone? I'm Stephen Learson, and today I'm going to talk about songwriting. This past year, I've released a track just about every week on YouTube, and I also gave myself a ridiculous challenge to write 100 songs in 3 months, and that was last summer. So I had to find ways to streamline my workflow and really just get the juices flowing, even if I didn't feel like it. As Paul Simon would say, inspiration is for amateurs. So here's a couple tricks that I use when I'm writing. I heard an interview with Rivers Cuomo, the lead singer of Weezer, and in it he said when he's writing, a lot of times he makes lists. And so I kind of took this idea and ran with it, and I have just made exhaustive lists on lots of different topics. For instance, I have a Google Doc that's just titled, "What have you been up to?" And inside is just every possible answer to this question. Did you fall into the fire? Did you come out the other side? Did you live through the darkest night and now you've got nothing left to hide?
Did you treat someone unfair and now you have to hold it deep inside? Did you lose someone you love and now you can't forget their eyes? Did your dreams all fade away and now you walk around in disguise?
Berkeley professor Andrea Stolpe has some great videos online about songwriting. And in one video, she talks about using imagery to tell a story, to kind of convey that who, what, where, when, and why. And so when I'm trying to write a song with a story, now a lot of times I'll think of a particular moment in time and just illustrate it with every intricate detail I can think of. And that kind of sets the scene for the listener. For instance, here's a song that I wrote about a girl I dated in middle school.
And I was walking in the dark, hiding from cars on the empty streets of an Indian summer. And I called before I left, making sure you woke to meeting in the middle of a midnight cover.
Now for my last trick, I'll share an idea out of Greg Kurstin's playbook. And if you don't know who Greg Kurstin is, he is one half of the band The Bird and the Bee, who I love, but he's also produced and co-written with artists like Pink, Adele, Sia, Kelly Clarkson. Not exactly a lightweight. And he says when he's writing with a singer, a lot of times what he'll do is he'll just bring a bass guitar to the session. Because he says that when you're working with a great singer, a lot of times you don't need a lot of fancy chords. What you really want to do is just get out of the way of their amazing voice. Now, I don't have an incredible voice like Adele, obviously, but I thought I would give this technique a try, and the results have really been astounding. For instance, in the past, I would start writing with chords, and then when I would try and sing a melody over it, maybe the melody that I wanted to sing wouldn't work with those chords. So then what do? Do I change the melody or do I change the chords? And then I'm just kind of a dog chasing its own tail. Then I find if I just write with a bass line and a melody, the harmony becomes implied and that you can always fill in chords after the fact. So as long as the bass and the melody work together, you're all set. And then you can make the harmony more complex or more simple depending on the style of music you're writing. I'll show you an example of a song that I wrote using this technique. And I'll start with the chorus.
They said it was your time, but you left so soon. Now the place I made for you is an empty rooms in my heart. The hallways grow silent and dark. The space I saved for you will always be here if you come back through. They said it was your time, but you left so soon. Now the place I made for you is an empty rooms in my heart. The hallways grow silent and dark. The space I saved for you will always be here if you come back through.
So if you can make the bass and the melody work, then you know you can make your song work. Then you're cooking with gas. So there are a few tricks that I use when I'm writing songs. And I just like to give a shout out to Geena Lucibello, who is the beautiful female voice backing me up on the track you just heard. And if you want to hear Rivers Cuomo, Andrea Stolpe, or Greg Kurstin talk more about their songwriting process, I'll put some links down in the description. And I'd just like to add that there's no one perfect way to write a great song. And I'm always looking for new tricks. So if you got any, talk about it down in the comments. And if you like this video, please subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll be back next Monday with something new. We'll see ya.